Hello and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play on Calmsden Farm. So I'm just heading off to our field that we are leasing, field number 25. We need to get it prepped. We do still have plenty of time to get it prepped, as I'm not really sure what I'm going to be putting in it, if I'm honest. Had barley in it previously. Now we have a field of canola. So I'm tempted to do another field that needs some straw bales off of it. I'm thinking more maybe oats. So we're going to get this field ready for that. So we can't plant oats till after winter, so that's fine. But what we're going to do is get it mulched first, and then we need to get it ploughed so that it's ready for seeding. So the good thing with this mulcher is that it works on our smaller tractor, so we can get the mulching done with this one, even if we get a proportion done, so we can maybe get two tractors working on the field. So I'm going to do a full, probably 2 rounds I'll do. And then I think I'll try and do a section, so like half the field, so we can work on it. And then once I get that bit done, I'll set the worker off, and then we can jump into the big case and get the ploughing done, just so we're being more efficient and try and get it done. We do still have our silage bales, which are not silage bales yet. They will be once they're fermented. Still on the fence whether to just sell them straight away. We would take about a 10% hit in price. We are okay for money at the moment. Do need to check on our greenhouse at some point as well to see if we need to top up with water, possibly seeds and fertilizer. But it is giving us a good bit of money every day. So I'm going to get this done, so my plan of doing sort of half the field, and then letting a worker go, and then I'll jump into the case. So I will stick to that plan hopefully, and yeah, I'll see you in a minute. We have set our worker off with the mulcher. He has got a decent bit done, so we will do an initial round with our plough before we just get to pretty much trying to follow the worker that we have. So we'll keep the worker on the mulcher for now. I might switch between, we'll see. I do think we need to just keep a worker on one of them so that we can get it done twice as fast. It does cost us money, but I just want to get everything bashed out like as quick as we can. So yeah, this is probably the best way to do it. As you see, he's off there. So if we do one pass with our plough, that should be enough, give us enough space to turn around and everything for when we start doing rows. I'm just going to continue on with this. It is 5 o'clock. Not sure how much more light we have. If it does go into the darkness, we might just rest up till the next day, because just because the visual of farming at night is not great, and I do want to get some shots with both tractors on the field. Yeah, I'll just get on cracking on with this. So we worked through till 8 o'clock last night. It was pitch black, so I decided to rest till the morning. So it's now 7 o'clock. We've been on the field not long at all. So yeah, I've got the worker back into our new Holland. He is cracking on with that. So we will get this finished in this episode easily. And then we need to look at what we're doing with silage bales. I think I'm going to just get them picked up and sold for the best price we can get at the moment. So hopefully we get a decent bit for our silage. I'm contemplating just buying a spreader, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. Now, should I just get these finished? I'll just get these finished now. I'll do this little bit and then we'll move on. So I'm just going to get cracking with this. I'm not sure when we'll check back in. I'll see what the time and things are. Hopefully we're going to be getting the silage bales by that time. So yeah, see you in a bit. So I did a quick check on the auto stackers that we can get, and it turns out this tractor will be able to pull one of them. So I'm now switched with our farm worker. He is in the case getting the ploughing done, and I'm going to get this little patch of mulching completed. So yeah, I'll get this done. And then we'll go and get the auto stacker with this tractor as the case is finishing the ploughing. So we're almost finishing mulching. We've just got a few more strips to go, which should get finished off fairly quick. As you can see, our tractor is doing a really good job ploughing over there. It's our tractor, our farm worker. It's not an autonomous tractor. So we'll take this back to the main farm. And then I'll hook up to the spreader, which we're going to return. And that is that done. I do want to see what if we can get a sprayer, because that will save us a bit of money, because the liquid fertilizer is a lot cheaper because we can buy it in bulk with the bulk tank that we have. That is the reason why. So on initial costs, it's going to look more expensive, but in the long run, it should be cheaper. So I'll see is back at the main farm. So we'll get back to the main farm and we'll tip the contents of the spreader. So we are hooked up and we are ready to get this returned. So I'm just looking for, like, we need something for lime. It doesn't have to be massive. I don't mind doing multiple trips to fill it up and things like that. That's not a problem. It's just something to do the lime. We don't need to do the lime so frequently. And then we're going to transition to doing liquid fertilizer. So we'll check the sale bit out. There is quite small. I said I didn't mind filling up, but that'll be a lot of trips. So base game ones here. And it's only the 2 Bredal ones, I think, that can, do limestone. So that's 45 grand is a lot of money. So that one's pretty good for 23,000. 7,000 load, does very wide width, 11 miles an hour. This one is narrower, slower, but is slightly cheaper. Then we get on to the other mod ones that we have. So again, these are, I think the 20,000 mark is a good mark. So this one or the other one, which looks very similar. I do like the yarn one because it's got the massive capacity. But we never really dented into that. I think we will just go with this one when we have enough to get it. I don't believe there is any difference. They're both loosely the same weight, is it? Yeah, so we should be able to pull it with the New Holland. That's fine. So now we just need to get what we actually came here to get, which is in the loaders. That's the round base game one that we've had before, but we've upgraded to square bales. So that would be the normal one you would get. We have these two, which are 2 mods. Anderson pack. This one is, it does the same thing. It's just more expensive and heavier and takes more power. So we're definitely going to go for this one. And we'll get this to, I think we'll go to the cow field first. So I'm guessing this works the same as the other one. That looks oddly terrifying. There we go. I do think I should add a front weight on this tractor as the steering is a bit light. We're getting through. So we can only do, as all of these square balers ones are, 14 bales a time. I think it's 40 that we done. So we will be doing 3 loads, which is fine. I just need to look at where we're actually going to be selling them. I've not checked the prices yet. This is a nice mod. It's just a bit different than the other one. I like when you get things that are just a bit different. It works just as well. The arm bit is, looks much more complicated. Then sometimes the things that look more complicated are often simpler. Pick this one up and I'll have a quick skek about to make sure that we are fully cleared before we head to the sheep fields. I'm looking in the bush. Okay, that is all of our... So we've got 5 more to get from here before we can look to where we're going to sell. I think there is quite a few spots for bales. What I've just realised I've not checked is I've not actually checked if these are 100% fermented, so we might be picking this all up in vain, to be honest. Not my smartest move there. I should have checked that before we did everything. We could be sitting around for a while waiting on these fermenting. Oops. So yeah, they're only 93% fermented. Bit of a schoolboy error there. What I've got though is I've got the prices here to where we can sell them. At the moment it's the farm store. That is the best price currently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on our other worker. I'll get this out and I'll get it parked up on the the road for now, on the side of the road. And I'll go and check on another worker and probably just take over and get the ploughing finished to allow these some time to finish fermenting. So we're just jumped in the case to get the ploughing done as our bales ferment fully, which we should have checked before. Oh well, we can't change that now. See, I got this little strip here to the right to get done. And we do need to do all these little finishing bits, which I might just do now actually. So we can get this bottom bit done. The top bit will be the same, I think. There are just a few bits that the worker has missed. I'm hoping that the time it takes us to do all this tidying up work, our bales will be fully fermented. So then we can get them sold. We'll double check the price again just to make sure that the place where we're looking at taking them to is still the highest. Because we're taking them from pretty much the main farm, it's not like it's everywhere's about the same distance. So we've just got these top bits to do now. Not many at all. We'll just set up and go in cruise control and do a line down here. So we could have probably used this tractor to pull the bale loader, but it's fine, it's working well with the new Holland. Should just have maybe had a front weight on it, but it's drivable, it just feels a bit light. Okay, that's this field. Essentially prepared, set apart from. I'll just park here. So we don't actually have the soil map for this one, so we will have to buy that. So we can do that now. So we can buy the soil map. I'm going to guess it's going to be expensive. 11,000. Okay, that's quite expensive. Okay, we just got to do it. We need to make sure we get decent yield off this field. So okay, that's now bought. That is fine. Say it's fine, we just spent 11 grand on it, so right, we'll get this back to the farm, get it parked up. We do obviously need to get that's what I was meant to do. So it definitely needs lime, because it's very bad at the moment. So we'll get this back to the yard now, and then we'll get the bales sold, hopefully they're fully fermented. And then we can look at getting a lime spreader for this field, which we have actually looked at, because it's going to be one of those ones that's like 23,000. I do think they're the best deal, as long as there's nothing on sale that sort of trumps them. Yeah, we'll get checking on those bales in a minute. So they're not all quite there, I don't think. We'll check when we get to the store. This store is still the best price. Just to be safe, we might fast forward time a little bit. I know it's maybe a bit cheating, but there's not much else we can do, and we'll just be literally sitting waiting on this. So we'll drive down to the store, and then I think we'll take the time up to, I don't know, 2 o'clock. Gives them a little bit more time, because they're about 90, some of them are 97, but that's in another like field, and I can't remember which field they've done last or first. And some of the ones in the sheep field are at 98, so yeah, better safe than sorry. We'll take these down, we'll wait for an hour, and then we'll get them sold. So we've went 2 hours into the future. We'll just double check. Yep, they are all saying that they are nice silage bales. Perfect. While we're around here, we will check on our greenhouse as well, because we might have to do that. So we've not put water in it for quite some time. Oh wow, that's a lot more than I thought I was going to get. That's good. That's yeah, that's a nice little addition to the old bank account there. So we do have another one more full load, and then it'll be a slight partial load to go. I'm going to hop out here though, and we're going to see how full we are. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to need water. Yeah, we'll need to do a tank and trip of water once we get our bale sold. So yeah, I'll keep going with this. And we'll see how much money we have after the 2 trips. So this is our last few bales. I thought we only got 40, but it turns out we got a few more than that. So I've done 3 full loads, and this is just a partial load of 4 bales. As you can see, we're now up to 160,000, which is brilliant. We will be using some of that to pay off some of our debt. But yeah, I think we'll look at getting cows on the next episode as well. So I'll get this to the shop, but we've got to do like a 360 spin here to get through the other gate. Yeah, so we'll get these last 4 sold. And then we will get our greenhouse water topped up, and then that'll be us for this episode. So see you guys at the shop. I came in the back way, just because we're going to return the bale loader after, so it just made sense to come in this way. Yeah, these tips. The bale auto stacker, this Anderson one, has been really good actually. I actually prefer it over the base game square bale auto loader. It does seem to load faster, I find. We got 12,000 for that one. There's about 140,000 we've got from the bales we've had. We're just shy of that. It's pretty good going. And that's not at the best price, so I just realised a flaw in my plan is we can't get around this bit. Okay, I'll manoeuvre this into position. So we'll get this returned. 0.6, we were still under the hour, which is good. And I will get back to the main farm to drop this off. We will change vehicles, we'll get in the case, and we'll hook up to the water tanker with a case, just because it's faster. So we'll do 1 load of water to the greenhouse, and that should suffice for a decent amount of time. So we're just going to do the 1 load. Should take us up to like 17, and I think it only takes 20,000. We've checked the sheep as well. The sheep have plenty of water and food. We have a full pallet of wool available. I don't think it's at its best price for a while, so we'll probably leave that until we'll probably have a few more pallets maybe. I will check the price just to see when the best time to sell it is, because I can't actually remember. So that's us now full. You see our poplars on the right. I think the last time I looked, they were on stage 3 or 4 of like 13. So they will not be ready for almost another year, to be honest. Crashing into the wall, always helpful. So had a quick look at the wool. The best time to sell the wool is like April, March, April. So yeah, we're just going to let it build up till then. The sheep have plenty of food and plenty of water at the moment as well, so we'll just leave that. So they're being quite good at just looking after themselves. Yeah, we'll get this down to the greenhouse and get it topped up. We do still have to deal with our fertiliser accident at some point down here as well, so I need to keep trying to remind myself to do that. We will need to see if we want to let these store instead of just sell. It is bringing us in a nice little bit of money every day, which is nice. So I think we'll keep it at that at the moment. But we will look to possibly sell them for a better price in the future. Oh, it's not as much as I thought, so we do have 15. They're down about a third. That'll do for now. So that's going to be it for this episode. We got a good bit done. We got our whole field 25 mulched and ploughed. We bought the soil map, which is very, 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 very expensive. We've sold all our silage, which got us a good bit of money. I'm very happy with that, actually. That's pretty much nigh on 130,000 or something we got from that. Brilliant. And we should have another one of those in about a month time, so yeah, that'll be a nice boost for our money. What else have we got done? Oh, we've done the greenhouse, so we've just done that. We topped it up and it should be fine for a while, so it's going to be making us some more pennies. So the next episode, we will finally get some cows. I also actually need to pay off some of our loan in the next episode, so we will be spending quite a bit of money in the next episode, because I will look at getting a sprayer or spreader as well. So we will be busy spending money. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you give it a like, that would be much appreciated. And you can also subscribe if you wish. I just like to keep you notified of when we upload. I do also stream over on Twitch. The link is down below. You'll normally catch me playing Farming Simulator on Fridays and Saturdays. So yeah, you can come and check me out on Twitch as well if you want. As I say, link down below. But again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.